Hey guys, so if you can't tell from the towel and robe, we are doing a get ready with me today. Lots of things have changed recently, so I thought that I would just kind of like talk to you guys while I'm getting ready. So why don't we jump right in? I've already primed and moisturized my face. I'm going to jump in with the Marc Jacobs Marvelous Mousse foundation in Ivory Medium. So we put an offer on a house over the weekend and it was accepted. So that means that we are going to be moving in the new year. Originally it was going to be February or March, but we just found out that the sellers want to close in early January. So that means we have about a 4-week timeline to pack up our house, sell our house, get all of our finances together for closing on the new house. It's just crazy. We thought we had a couple months. Now it's a matter of weeks. And doing all that with 3 children. 3 pets, a birthday, Christmas, New Year's, thrown in the mix. So this next month is going to be very hectic. So if I am posting less, it will be because I have to pack up. It will be because I don't have my makeup out, my vanity, all of that. So I will do my best to continue to get videos posted for you guys, but there is definitely a good chance that there will be a gap while we are packing and moving and trying to sell this house and dealing with all that craziness. I'm very thankful that I'm able to stay at home with my kids, but with that we have to make some sacrifices financially. So that means I don't have the best camera equipment, the best lighting, blah blah blah. But in the new house we will be putting together a dedicated beauty area for me to film, and I'm hoping that that can become a source of income for us, so that when all of our kids are back to school, I can pursue this. I know that it can take years to get a successful YouTube channel up and running. So my oldest 2 will be going to kindergarten next year, and then first grade the following year. And then I think I have 3 or 4 more years before my youngest is in school full time. So hopefully that is enough time to get things off the ground and going. So for those of you that are already subscribing, thank you so much for following me and supporting me thus far. Please hang with me while we sort things out and get things ready in the new house. So thank you again for your support. I'm moving on to Tarte Shape Tape, Fair Neutral. Yes, Fair Neutral. And we will see where life takes us. We are also open to a 4th child, just not in the house we're currently in. Currently our 2 oldest are sharing a room, boy, girl. And then the little one, who's turning 2 soon, I can't believe it, has his own room because he's still in a crib. He still needs changing at night. It's just too hard for him to share with anyone. He's also the lightest sleeper I've ever met in the history of my life. And him sharing a room with people is just not a good mix. We did try having him share a room with his brother when our daughter first came to live with us, but we quickly learned that that was not a viable option, because he woke up every time Brayden went to the bathroom, anytime he heard anything. So he needs to be in his own room. But in the new house we will have 5 bedrooms, and we only have 3 children. So we'd have a spare room, and we do plan to have kids doubling up when they're older. So we would actually have 2 spare rooms. So we are open to another foster child that we would adopt, or another adopted child. As most of you know, we do have 2 children that we've adopted thus far, and we are working on adopting our daughter right now. So that is very exciting. I do have a dedicated video all about why we adopted and my first son's adoption story. If you guys are interested in finding out why we adopted, how we adopted him, all that information is in that video. So I will try to put a link up here for you guys to check that out. Now I'm going into the H&M True Matte Finishing Powder. This one's Porcelain, which I'm going to do under my eyes. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to try the Sonia Kashuk Undetectable Loose Powder. Comes in a little shaker container like this. We'll see if I make a mess. Haven't tried this one in a while, and I don't know if I like it or not. It looks a little bit darker now that I'm caking it onto my face, but we'll just have to carry it down my neck a bit. Sometimes undetectable powders are quite detectable. And then I'm just going to go in with a different H&M powder. This is Ivory, and kind of dust away all the powder that just baked on my face, just to lighten it up. Wow, this did not cover at all, did it? Ooh, it looks so angry. Alright, it's looking very powdery and dry, so let's spray it with some setting spray. So we were hoping that our daughter's adoption would be finalized by the new year, but it looks like things are taking a little bit longer with that. We have to have so many home visits before we can actually get a court date. So we've only had about 3 or 4 visits, and we need, I think, a total of 12. So we still need 8 more visits, which is not going to happen by January, especially with the move. That might delay things a bit. So we're probably looking at her adoption in March or April now at this point. So we will have the move, the sale of the house, our daughter's adoption. Hopefully nothing else too crazy will happen in the next couple of months, because I can only handle so much change at a time. That's just me. All right, moving on to bronzer. I am using the Tarte Clay palette. I love this one. I'm going to bronze up my face first because I'm feeling very, very pale. And this one smells like vanilla. I love it. The Marc Jacobs foundation is a bit light for me, so I generally go a bit heavy on the bronzing, and as you can see, I don't really tap it off because it blends in so well. I don't really think you need to. And then going in with a Wet n Wild brush, I'm going to go into the contour shade, which is the middle shade. It's more of like a gray shade. And just work in the cheekbones here. And then we'll move on to a little blush. I am using the Cargo Water Resistant Blush in Los Cabos. I think these are really good blushes, and you get a ton of product. I have a discount code for Cargo Cosmetics down below if you guys are interested. This one is a gorgeous like peach with a hint of gold shimmer in it. It's beautiful. So I'm just going to dip into that, grab a little, and floof it on. These little bumps are killing me. Oh man. I'm going to take a Wet n Wild highlight brush and this Tarte Exposed highlight. Looks like this. We're going to highlight the cheekbones a bit. Nothing too intense. So I'm trying to think what else is going on in my life right now. My husband's currently working 2 jobs so that I can stay home with the kids and so that we can afford to move into a bigger place that suits all of us. Right now we're in a 3-bedroom twin, so we have 2 kids doubled up in one room, 1 in the other. And it's hard because my in-laws are not local, so when they come, they need a place to stay for like a week at a time. And we don't have any extra space to put them. So we've been looking for a house for about 3 years, and we've gotten a kid a year basically. We got our son Gavin 2 years ago, and then we got our daughter this past year. So it's just like our family keeps growing and our house has not grown. So it is a huge blessing to finally find a house after 3 years. We are so excited. So why don't I go ahead and work on the eyes while we chat. I I've been neglecting my Luxie shadows lately, so I'm going to grab my palette of new Luxie mattes. I do have a discount code for 10% off of Luxie products. It's Joy10 if you guys are interested. They're really good. I especially love their metallics, but I'm just not feeling metallic look today. So I am going to jump in with, I think we're gonna go in this peachy row right now. This peach row. We're gonna work with these today. So it's just a very busy time of year right now. We have Christmas, well, we have my son's birthday this month. He turns 5, which is exciting. We're having a Transformer birthday party for him. Transformer cookies, cupcakes. He actually has a Transformer costume that we picked up for him to wear for his party. It was, you know, a thrift sale purchase, but still he's really excited. And then we have Christmas with my family. Then we have Christmas with my husband's family. Then we have Christmas with my dad's family because my parents are not together. Then we have my youngest son's birthday in early January. Then it sounds like we're closing on our house mid-January, and then we're moving, and then my husband's birthday. It's just like non-stop, and somewhere in there we need to pack, list our house, sell our house, change addresses on the millions of mailing lists that I'm on. It's crazy. I don't even want to think about it. All right, I am going to dip into some of the maroon and deepen up this outer portion. So, and also we have pets. So if you guys have tips for how to move with cats in particular, we have 2 cats and I'm really worried that the move is gonna like change their behaviors. I've heard that when pets move, they start like peeing out of the litter box, and I don't want that to happen. So I need tips on how to prepare them for the move. I was thinking of just keeping them in one room when we get to the house so that they can get acclimated to that room first, and then slowly taking them through the rest of the house so that they can kind of get to know it gradually. That's what we did when we first brought them home from the shelter. So I'm thinking that's what we'll do, but if you guys have suggestions on how your pets moved and if it was successful, please let me know because I don't want them to be traumatized. Our cats are very sweet, so I'd like to keep it that way. Okay, the shadows that I used today are Sorbet in my crease, and then I used Jack O in my crease. Then on the outer corner I used Chicory, and then just now on my lids I used Cutie Pie. All Luxie mattes, they're all $5. With the discount code they are $4.50. Can't beat that. So I'm gonna hop off, do my mascara, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I ended up applying some Covergirl Peacock Flare mascara. I have a review on this mascara, so if you want to know what I think, if you can't tell, then that video will be up shortly. On my lips, I am wearing the Lorac Pirates of the Caribbean collab lipstick and lip gloss. The lipstick is, well, it's called Trident. It's like this nice nudie color on the one side and then this beautiful kind of shimmery peach gloss on the other. I thought it complemented this eye look beautifully. So that is what I'm wearing today. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of chatty get ready with me video. I don't do them often, but I wanted to update you guys on the house, the adoption life in general. So hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and as always guys, I will see you in my next video. Bye.